Okay, so ultimately, we did a general overview with the clinical trials, the proven, the testimony of the care and style. She had a treatment, our RX treatment, which is just for all intents and purposes, and for today, it would be our similar to, it's our bond builder. But what we want to talk about, as we promised, we won't do a drill down to bore you to tears. We're going to do an overview to help you understand the differences of our care and style. So care today, here. First off, we have two tools you can reference care with. One is brand brochure. This is the consultant's best friend.
We're doing stations.
In the brand brochure, you can reference care and style at the very back of the book. And the one thing I want to highlight for you is right here, is you see these, I call them buttons, these references are on the back of every bottle. And this is our proof that we are paraben-free, sulfate-free, sodium chloride-free. There's the U. Now the purity from a higher power, the verbiage is George's. He made it up. But the U is the stamp. With just the U, people wouldn't know it. They would say, "You're Unilever? What is that?" Right? So it's the kosher stamp. And then we have the bunny, which is cruelty-free. This tells people, you never know who you're talking to in a salon. You never know what's going to get them enthralled in your conversation. So these are different reference points. Sodium chloride free is huge today. It's used as a filler with a lot of brands. They don't reference it, they don't want people talking about it, because with today's treatments like a Brazilian blowout or keratin complex, you want to be able to maintain that, and you need the appropriate care product. So all of our shampoos and conditioners are friendly to that system. Now I'm not trying, listen, I'm very transparent. I'm not trying to take away any of that business. I know that there are some stylists though that don't want to buy in because maybe it's a price, maybe it's they buy the treatment, but they're like, the retail part, I just not too into it. And they see the sticker shock. This is where your median price range, $18 to $24. So that's the reality of what you're looking at. That's where we're different. Now, value has to exceed the price. Here's the selling features, and this is what we're going to share today. Besides the tools you can use, one is that, and also the all-in swatch chart that we're going to reference at each station. This is your part of the, the all-in swatch chart also references care and style for you. So whatever tool you have, you can always refer to it, and it's kind of a cheat sheet because it talks about each one for you. So you have references. It's great technology, and you can see we spare no expense when it comes to the material. So we are a prestige brand. We're just not a prestigious price.
That's awesome.
Yeah?
I love the pumps on there too. That's
okay,
unique.
This is a great reference. Thank you for that. The pumps is what makes us different. A 10 ounce with pumps, no extra cost. Also, one of the things that's different, I wear glasses. So I have in the past, some of you may have, some of you may not, you can't take a shower with your glasses on. It's kind of hard. So take glasses off. Man, which one's the shampoo? Have you done it? Have you been there? If you wear glasses, you know what I'm talking about. Black references shampoo, clear is conditioner. Yep.
Now, is this all shampoo?
It's all shampoos, it's care. We refer to it as our care, and then style is with Brian. Yep. We make them different. It's something that we reference the ingredients. Like I said, I'm going to get you guys the chart, and it's all referenced for you in all of our different collateral and printed material. The fragrances, is that right?
Yeah.
Should you say fragrance? No,
No,
aroma.
but it's-
That's right.
It smells good.
The aromas are invariably different. When you learn about the primary ingredients, you'll get the aroma to what you're doing, what you're talking about. Like when you smell the hydrating, or when you smell the clarifying, or when you smell the essential 7, they have an aroma about them that makes them unique to each individual. It's not a consistent aroma across the board. There's differences. The package design is originally we didn't have the pumps. So originally it was pour. So the package design was so you could hold it because the round bottle was slippery. So in the shower you could hold it and it wouldn't slip. But that kind of became a moot point when we put the pumps on. So we just use it as a shower caddy. Slippery.
Is it hard to open the pump at all, or
No,
you
no,
just
no,
turn
no,
and
no.
press
No,
and
there.
twist? Oh, very easy.
That's it. And when you open the pump, that's it. And the squirts, they are calibrated, so you don't need. It's very concentrated. Lots of lather. Okay, and we don't use fillers to create the lather. I mean, the kind of ingredients we use are what's common today in the sulfate-free brands. Somebody asked about the certified organic. You know, we have unique items throughout our brand. If we're going to make a reference, they're going to find the one item. So, for example, are we 100% vegan? Our care and style is, but we don't mention it because who claims that? Everybody.
Right.
So we go with a different route. Right? Are we 100% vegan in our brand as a whole? No. If you guys didn't notice, in one of our lighteners, it prohibits us from saying that because we have a silk protein. Who thinks of that, right? So that's what makes us realize if you're going to say it, you better be very bold and know your stuff.
Right.
So we don't say things just to say it to get the sale. We speak the truth and things we can back up and endorse. That's why we give you all the information. We have shampoos, conditioners, and treatments. Treatments can be used as conventional treatments. If you want to, what the old saying, bag them and bake them, go for it. That's something people still do. But you don't have to put them under heat or light or lamp unless you're buying time and you want to do a treatment for an upcharge. Absolutely, you can use that.
You got 3 shampoos, 4 shampoos.
We have the hydrating. Look, it's all right here. We have hydrating, we have clarifying, we have volume, we have essential 7, and then we have repair. Yep, and we have a dry shampoo. Feel free to smell it, see it, look at it. The reparative is, if it's a reparative hair sewer, it has some repair contribution to the hair, and it can be used as a leave-in. The dry oil spray. We have the 7 different oils in it that we have no argan oil. We tried not to mirror or mimic. Did you put it up your nose?
Yeah.
Good job.
I pulled a Rich from last sales meeting.
Not quite.
Yeah.
The smells are really nice.
They're soft. They're soft, and they're for the most part they're ambiguous too. It's not male dominated or female dominated.
Right.
So it's a nice aroma. It's very clean. That's right.
And obviously, you're a hair color company, so everything
clarifying
protects the color.
Yep.
I would imagine. I mean,
I'm sorry, say that
because you're a
again.
hair color company, all the care
You
segment.
notice we don't have a color shampoo because they're all color safe and friendly guaranteed. Even our clarifying is color safe.
That's great.
Absolutely.
So how does this work?
The split-in men's,
Yeah.
it's the leave-in. You can use it in 2 ways. Some of our professionals who like to use it as they're talking to the customer, like for your hair, say, and you obviously you're either going to get a flat iron or a round brush, right? So you would dry your hair after shampooing and conditioning and treatment, whatever you do. You dry it when it's damp, not so wet where it's dripping. That's when you apply the product.
Really?
Damp hair or dry hair
Okay.
with damp hair, and then you would start your round brush technique and seal it in. Split in men's.
So those can be used on dry hair too.
Yes, sir.
It's not gonna.
And of course, if it's on dry hair, you need a more chunky amount.
Right.
You know, the more dry the hair is, the more you'll need to make it show. If you put just a little bit and let it sit,
Yeah.
you're going to have to go back with another layer.
This is the maintenance for split ends, right? Nothing.
This is the maintenance for a split end. Nothing's going to actually close the end. It's the maintenance for a split end to help prevent. It's got antioxidants in it also, sunscreens that are natural sunflower, so that's sunscreen, it's naturally derived. So there is definitely a reference you can talk all about care and style without actually mentioning too much. Sometimes people just talk, and then you have the fact checkers. You see them back there; they're on their phone. They're like, "Hey, wait a minute! You said this? Dude, that's not." You see them in the salon,
Yeah.
so you got to be very careful today. because the internet has provided immediate response to somebody who's, if they want to disagree, they'll find a good argument. So know your stuff. This is why we make it a refined subject matter, very much to the point. Look up Apple stem cell technology in our volume. They're going to find an abundance of information and can't argue that it's a very stable technology. Use them in,
Yeah.
exactly, so it makes us different. You probably heard a lot about jojoba or different ingredients, right? So
You said argan oil. Everybody has
we
argan
don't
oil.
have any. We don't have it. So that's what we try to make our points different. Because you have to be unique in today's selling environment. It's an experience. And it's up to us to make that experience. This is why we had y'all stand up to come and do this. Because it's not what we say, right? It's how you feel when you leave here.
Sure.